And that was the magic key for, unlocking SFB.
Yeah. It's crazy. More people don't know that about
I know,
this format,
right?
but it's really. Oh, we're live. Oh crap! We got to stop talking about the magic key to winning SFB this year. Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah, that's apparently what we
I
got to
mean,
stop doing.
we ran it how many times?
Oh man, it's can't believe people can't figure it out yet. Let me go tell social media that we are live now. We are live. Everybody's here. How you doing? While I tweet and post
People
on.
are like looking. I mean, what are we? We were going live for something. There's something going on that we went live for.
We are gonna go live once a week to draw something for people that join the Underdog contest.
Yes.
Race day is done, so we got to do something, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, one thing that they could draw to get the bees out of my attic or my roof.
If I take the bees out, can I get the honeycombs?
You get the honeycombs.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So we were just talking about our SFB drafts before we came on, and we're like, oh, we should just click live and actually talk about it if we want to. But quarterbacks went higher in my draft than a lot of other drafts, which is really frustrating. we had your normal 4 go in the first 2 rounds, but then 3 went in the next round, and then rounds 5 through 7 we had 13 quarterbacks go in those 3 rounds. There was a stretch where it was 6 out of 7 quarterbacks, and I think it put everybody on edge. That little run, just even though you don't have to start them, you start to look at it and you're like, do I really want to walk in with Bryce Young or Anthony Richardson or whatever it is left here as my starting quarterback? And all of a sudden, people are like, oh, I don't want to have another run happen, and things happen, man. I ended up in the, I think, 8th, 9th or whatever, 7th, 8th, whatever it was, with J.J. McCarthy and Dak Prescott. And I honestly, my plan was to wait on quarterbacks even longer than this. It's just the board just got destroyed. And Muppet is in our league. He's one of the holdouts. He sees all these quarterbacks. He's like, nope, not for me. Y'all can do it. It's good for you, man. Good for you to withstand that. I just I couldn't do it. And maybe it's because every time it gets to my corner, I just don't love the options, and I'm like, all right, I've had a really rough draft. I probably have a bottom 3 team in the league at this point. It's not a good draft for this guy here, but I've made the playoffs in, I believe, 11 of the 14 years, something like that. It's either 11 or 12 of the 14 years. I've only missed a handful of times, like 2 or 3 times. So I'm good at getting there. I always lose out. We'll see how it works this time.
The 500. This is the 500 team of the year right here.
A 500 team.
That's all I can do. I can do.
I mean, that's better than mine. It's exponentially better than mine. I can't even tell you how much, but like if I had that team, that team's so much better than mine. Charlene checked in for her flight. She's going to the LA Live tomorrow. Liz will be there. You'll see Liz. She's just going to hang out. She's not drafting there. She drafted in Vegas. But there's a lot of awesome people at that LA one. I hope you have a lot of fun. Very cool. Yes, and I will tell you why, Zach. I made the playoffs setting my lineup. And my statement was, I've made the playoffs like 11 or 12 of 14 years. I did that. No, not setting my lineup in the playoffs is a different story, but I made it on my own. Or I could say I built a team good enough that it could advance to the 3rd round of the playoffs without even being managed, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, limp in with Anthony Richardson. I do think the scoring's scoring plus the format's insane this year. I was talking to, I was talking to someone, I was prepping for the live event yesterday, and I'm like, I would not put it past me to do what I did in year 1 and year 2, where I brought all the settings back. I've never fully done it, but I can see myself next year bringing all the settings back, except for removing 3RR. It feels like a lot of people really enjoy this one, but you know how things work. Something will be in the news, something will be interesting next year, and it's going to tweak my interest just a little bit. It'll peak it just a little bit, and I'll do something, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not opposed to keeping something similar to this year. I think it's been a fun year. It's one of those years nobody has really complained about neither the scoring nor the differences between MFL and sleeper. Like, I really haven't seen any of that. It's like this tight end scores at 7 points for a touchdown on MFL, 6 points for a touchdown on sleeper. Nobody's cared. I haven't heard anyone say a word like negatively about any of those differences. So
what about third round reversal?
Third round reversal, that's a different story. But the scoring and settings, and especially the difference between MFL and sleeper, has been an issue for a minimum. Basically, every year we've had a difference. And this year, it seems like people either have learned to trust that I'm going to balance it, or they just don't care anymore. Maybe they just are like, I know the platform I'm playing on, I'm just going to play to that, and I'm not going to worry about the other guys. That just could be it. I did I did see that. I didn't see what the details were. Like, I honestly don't know the details, but I did see someone with like a graphic or something saying that I don't know. I saw it, but I don't remember the details, Jeremy. I've gotten to a point where there was stuff like that, like many years ago, I will draft a kicker in the first if you donate X to charity. That kind of stuff like actually annoyed me 4, 5, 6, whatever years ago. Now I'm like, like there's only so much you can control, and there's only so much you can do. Some of them are fun. Some of them are like a little negative. I don't know. I try my best. I just don't know what that one was, if it was negative towards one user or if it was just a fun incentive for the league or what it was. But I don't know the details, but I did see something about that. I'm a little too busy to check it out fully, but it seemed to have good interaction when I looked quickly. Ryan, I'm excited too. And I want to get your opinion on something since you were in the chat and you're going to Minnesota Live tomorrow. This is for Ryan, and everybody else could just hang out for a bit.
Forget the other 1,000 people watching.
Yeah, 1,000 people watching. Just hey, Ryan.
We're focusing in on you, Ryan.
It's not 1,000, but
and it's not even including me. Like I can leave.
Yeah, you can leave too. So our venue, and I'm going to email details out tomorrow. Or this today. We're getting some verification on a couple things. But our venue at Minnesota Live this year has more than enough room inside to have all 7 drafts. If it's a nice day, maybe we'll have a couple of the 7 drafts outside. But our venue has a mini soccer field in the back that we can play on. And we have been talking about a little 2v2 bracket, a double elimination bracket, 2 versus 2. You sign up as pairs. Maybe we'll take one of the prizes and have it be the prize for winning that, winning the soccer tournament, a little 2v2. But that's what we're thinking. We're thinking 2v2. We'll set a clock at 5 minutes because there's going to be a decent amount of goals scored. Maybe we'll set it at 3 minutes. I don't know. But a lot of us are older, and 5 minutes is a lot of physical activity in there. Set it for 5 minutes. How many goals scored? Whoever wins advances. Whoever doesn't is out or goes to the loser bracket, the elimination bracket, whatever, the other side of the bracket. We're thinking a 2v2 little bracket soccer tournament to win a prize while we're there. only asking Ryan. What do you think? What do you think about that? Everybody else is chiming in. No. Minnesota and Chicago are just Midwest in general is just a far bigger hotbed for fantasy. It's just what it is. I'm sure we could probably do more in LA, but it's just the way it works. Minnesota actually should have had way more than 7. We even had 6 last year. The timing didn't work for a lot of people, and we really did not push it in Minnesota. We just didn't push it at all, like literally at all. This year, we kind of just, we didn't really push it. Cincinnati and Chicago, we pushed really hard. Minnesota, we didn't push at all, and we have 7.
Boston, we definitely could have had at least 9.
Yeah, exactly. Boston, Minnesota, like there are some of these that if we put in even 10%, if we put in 10% of the effort in Minnesota that we did in Chicago and Cincinnati, it probably would have been 10 to 15 drafts. Probably for Boston too. It's just some things. And this might be a retro. The early days of fantasy were very much Minnesota based, a lot like wrestling for you and your background. But the early days of fantasy were very Minnesota based. We had the first fantasy magazine, the first fantasy commissioner platform, the first fantasy radio show. So there's a lot of long time fantasy people in Minnesota. 30-second subs. If it's 5 minutes, do we get subs? That's what I'm saying. It should be maybe 5 minutes is too long. Maybe it's 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes to score as much as I just worry about someone trying to milk the clock too much intentionally with that situation.
You get that first point, right?
Yeah, maybe there's I don't know. Maybe there's got to be a rule you have to pass or shoot
within shot clock.
20 within 20 seconds or something.
You're gonna need a shot clock.
See, now here's the only problem with this kind of stuff. Now we're making it a little bit too complicated of a thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. We will be thinking about this for the next day, what we can do. I told Froton about it, and Froton said, yeah, it sounds like I'm going to shred up my knee if I do that. And I thought to myself, yeah, I'm glad there's, waivers. But it's, yeah, we'll see. You can bring family. I'm sure the kids will get a kick out of playing against the adults in that potentially. Maybe just penalty kicks. That's interesting too. That's not a bad thought. And it doesn't even have to be 2v2. It could be one person kicking into one and one person kicking to the other, and we're keeping track. You get 3 minutes to score as many goals as you can. You have to go retrieve your own ball, so that's a factor too. That's actually not a bad idea, Retro, because there's a goal on either side. You put them both on you put one person here and one person there, equidistant from the goal. He's kicking that way. Here, whoever on each side kicking their own way, counting the goals up. That's interesting too. We're going to have to talk about this. But that's not why we're here, is it, Bob?
No, I don't think so. I think we were just, you had to give things away. Is that allowed?
Yeah. I think we're able to give things away. Sometimes when I go on these, especially these ones, I wonder what it's like when I'm not there. Like, do the rest of you feel like you finally get a chance to speak? I feel like I talk way too much on these.
I feel like I speak too much as it is.
Yeah. Ooh, I gave you advanced knowledge too. Now you're going to be all trained for it. Ooh, this is interesting too. A horse component where you're kicking from different spots. There's just way too many ideas. But the thing is, I want to figure out what we're doing and have it set up so that You explain it's not. We don't need 100 people all in that room going, oh, we should do it this way. We should do it this way. I want to figure out exactly what we're doing and then just tell people this is what we're doing. It works so much smoother that way. Well, that's 3 letters. And yeah, I suppose that works. Shorter games. But we are here to talk about this thing, partly. Underdog Fantasy is letting us have our satellite tournament on there once again. $100,000 to us. We want to fill this up to 510 people. Up to 510 people can win their shot into SFB 16, which you can now sign up for if you go log into your Scott Fishbowl account. Underdog Fantasy, if you enter one time, you're going to get entered into this drawing each week. If you enter that week, you get entered into the Friday drawing. So because we haven't done one yet, we're going to draw it, I believe, 3 times. I think we're going to draw it 3 times for anyone who's entered so far. And then going forward, it'll be a drawing for anyone who entered that week. If you enter this Underdog Satellite 3+ times, we'll throw you into that end of summer giveaway show where you can win a Nintendo Switch 2. And we're going to give away prizes we're going to just go on for an hour and just give away so many prizes. It's going to be crazy. If you enter 5+ times in July, you're going to get entered into do you have the Puka and the Josh Allen Bayou, Bob?
No, they're in a box to go to Russ.
Oh, you probably don't need to send them to Russ.
Well, I probably don't.
Well, he can ship them too. 5+ times in July, and you get entered into the Puka Nakua jersey giveaway that we'll do on the show. 5+ times in August, it's going to be a Josh Allen signed to give away on the show. And then 20+ times you're going to get entered into that 25 days of Christmas campaign. So you'll have 25 shots at winning a signed jersey during that. And if you watch the last 2 years, there's some pretty good jerseys in there. That's the one that has the, legit jerseys. I know we do a lot of stuff where it's fun random jerseys. Those are pretty legit jerseys in that one.
They're all active NFL.
Yep.
Top 100 players.
Yep. And then max center, 150 entries. You get in a drawing with anyone else who max enters to be in the SFB 16 first wave. Let's be honest. We don't think anyone's going to do this. Maybe they do. Maybe it's only one person. I think your chances of getting an SFB 16 are basically 50-50 if you do this, because either you get in or you don't based on that. I mean, let's be honest, Chad. If someone does that, let's be honest, they're probably getting in. Let's just probably. Okay, so we gotta probably getting in. We gotta do a couple drawings. I already pulled it off the screen. Anything going on in the chat while I was saying 45,000 things?
Let's see. Oh, it says there's new comments. Let's see.
Eric wants to bring a wiffle ball and wiffle bat to that soccer field. And I'm like, it's a pretty small soccer field to play any kind of wiffle ball. You can hit wiffle balls, I suppose, but I would like to get permission from the venue manager before any of that happens. I'm sure we will be, but I don't know yet. We got a little bit of a busy weekend here. Next 2 weekends. Jason Smith is in 20 already? Dear, let me look at that graphic again. He's already notched into the Puka Nakua jersey giveaway and a summer giveaway and the 25 days of Christmas just with that. That's incredible. Wow. Good. That's very cool, Jason. Thank you very much. Yeah, Corey. Kind of rookie numbers this year. I think in our talks with Underdog, we did there's some things that we might change for next year. But yeah, 1160 in there right now. I don't know that we're gonna ever get I think we pumped up the value of Kenny Hill jerseys single-handedly.
Yeah. And it's gonna be tough to find them.
Yeah.
I have been looking, and like I look.
Can we contact Kenny Hill directly? I feel like that's
Yeah.
just as likely at this point is contact. Oh man. Can we get
Yeah.
Kenny Hill to do a video for us? That'd be great.
Oh, I wonder if he's on that. What's that cameo?
Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple factors. That is one of them. And it did go up this year. So we're gonna talk about, how to adjust that stuff for next year. I don't know what that is. A Fish Smithson jersey. Is that a real player? Interesting. Russ Fisher. Autograph John Brown college jersey. So it was a John Brown college jersey, and then Russ signed it as well. That's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible. So what are we giving away, Bob? What do you think for this first one? FC gift cards. We always have those. Do we have
plenty
other
of those.
stuff?
I don't recall.
I
Whatever
have.
you want to give away, we have probably.
I have a handful of stuff downstairs. Putting that back up to read it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this.
I've got a. You know what I've got? I got a Wicks. How about a Wicks jersey?
A Dontavian Wicks jersey. I wish I'd known you had a Dontavian Wicks jersey because I would have had you send it to Minnesota Live.
They already had one.
What?
They had one.
I do not have one at Minnesota Live.
Oh, you don't?
I think you sent it to Madison Live.
I don't know. I mean, we got Wicks. I've got
This is one thing I need to talk to the brain trust at Fantasy Cares about is that at Minnesota Live we have a lot of Packer fans as well, and we never have Packer stuff.
okay. So you want more Packer stuff?
After all the lives are done, we will see what we have for mini helmets left. And if we have more left, I'm sure we'll do something with them. But we ordered a select amount, and they are to be given away, auctioned off, raffled, whatever at the live events, and we'll see where we are. Was this earlier, Chris? Because you just log in. You just log in and it's right there. It should be right there. If you log in, it'll go to your SFB page. It's at the bottom. Or if you click dashboard, it's like the first thing. Earlier today, I forgot that I had a filter on that if you've already been invited, the sign up button goes away, which caused an issue because anyone who is in SFB 15, the button wouldn't show for them. So I fixed that. And that's gone now. So everybody should be able to see that button now. But if you tried right away, that's why. Yeah, for a lot of people, not for me. Like the Packers are my brother's second favorite team. For a while, they were one of my favorite teams. They're not exactly that high up for me anymore, but I grew up in a split household, Vikings-Packers household, so I've never shared the same animosity that other Viking fans and Packer fans do for each other. Just I don't know. I don't have that. I get it though. Yeah, it was. We had a Jordan Love mini helmet that was highly contested. Greggles won that, which was pretty awesome. I'm waiting for Bob to come back with something here.
All right, so we got Wicks. Well, we've got who's the Buffalo kicker?
Bass.
This is the Bass jersey.
Okay.
Not this one though, right?
That's
one's
the
just something
Puka.
else. That's the Puka. That's Josh Allen.
Yeah.
17.
All right.
Pair of 17s.
Okay. Pair of 17s to give away.
Yeah.
Those are
We should
for
probably
the,
do it on the 17th of August, huh?
well, I mean, it's the end of July and end of August shows, really, is what it should be.
Okay.
Because end of August, like, I mean, yeah, it's got to be after July and after August, I suppose. So it'll be maybe August 1st and September 1st. We'll do those, the Puka and the Josh Allen.
Right.
You have a Wix, but I'm okay with Fantasy Cares gift cards and stuff. We can go through our list. We could probably each week we could probably do anyone who's signed up for the Underdog contest, and then one drawing that's just specific to that week. We can talk about it, but at least for this week, we're going to run this thing, I believe, 3 times. So what do you think? 3 Fantasy Cares gift cards of a certain amount?
Sure. We had 3 of them. Yeah, that works.
You seem hesitant. I can go downstairs and look for something.
No, I've got plenty of things. I'm trying to figure out exactly what you wanted to do. I mean, if it's just gift cards, we'll do gift cards. That's fine. We can do.
Let's do some merch cards today, and then we'll talk about give away the jug of coffee Bob likely has hiding off screen.
No, not doing that. We're not giving away any coffee. There's any coffee sponsorships actually just come directly to me.
Nice. I threw something in the private chat for you, Bob. Nice. Okay, so I guess we'll do gift cards then. We'll do some gift cards today. Oh, people are like Bass merch cards and SFB 16 spots. If you do fill it by August 17th, then we can do it on the 17th. That's a very good point, Luke.
And Scott has left. He's left the building. That's wonderful, Scott.
How scared do you get when I drop out?
I just said that's wonderful. Scott has left the building.
Oh.
Just kind of like Elvis Gerback.
So we got 3 $10 ones. Do you want to start with there?
We can do 3 10s.
And do you want to get them do bigger things each week, or should we give away? Okay.
Would people prefer 3 10s or buy one get one?
Oh, what's easier for you?
They're the same either way.
That's easy to send to them. What do you send, a code?
It's just a code, yeah.
But can the code be shared?
No, it's used one time, a one-time use.
Okay. What do you prefer, chat? 3 $10 gift cards, or buy one gift ones, or buy one get ones? An invention by Sal. I don't know if you're watching the Podathon, Bob.
It was. He invented it back in
the
1300s.
Like that was the thing he did. Yeah,
it was supposed to be a Sogo.
Yeah, the chat is definitely going with the BOGO. So let's do 3 BOGO drops for this.
Sure.
Yeah. God, I hope someone in the chat wins. God, should we do 3 for the Underdog and 1 for someone in the chat?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Does the chat think that's fair? I think that feels fair. Okay.
I mean, we just keep clicking it until we get somebody in the chat that wins, right? We're not going to make another wheel, are we?
That's not a God. How long would that take, though?
People in the chat are playing.
We have talked about nothing for 30 minutes. Now I know the Wednesday night hangout was 3 hours last week.
I mean, that's kind of what my wife said. So I can talk about nothing for 3 hours or not talk.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna click this 3 times. Do you want to drum roll it?
Sure, we can do that.
And this is good. What's going to show up is the Underdog username. So that's what you're looking for.
Yeah,
I have their email and everything, so it's fine. Doors 237. I'm gonna write these down.
Oh,
so Doors 237 is the first winner.
We don't. Yeah.
I don't know if there
you're not sharing any screen, right?
What?
You know,
oh my gosh,
sharing.
That's right, because I dropped out. Whoop. So I'm so happy I did this for everybody. I'm so happy I clicked the button. See, it changes every time. Doors 237, but it's like, oh, was that a Jason Wright? Isn't he in the chat? Was it Jason Wright in the chat? Doors 237. I gotta write this down so I know to. Oh my god, I have so many notes. Doors 237 BOGO. Okay. All right. Yes. It's this first time we're just gonna run it a few times because it's been open 3 weeks and we have the full list of the 3 weeks of people, and we now get the report daily, so we'll know who enters over the course of the next week and all that. All right, you want to drum roll it again? Jason Wright is here. I saw his name as here. Jacob Niner, who I do believe sometimes drops in the chat. He's definitely played before in SFB. I recognize that Twitter handle. Corey would like to know if there's any hoodies coming. I think there were hoodies.
I thought they started putting them in already.
I thought there was, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Maybe not for like all the things, but so I did not know this. I mean, it completely tracks that he invented that. That does make sense. Yeah, we talked a lot of soccer. Okay. All right. Are we ready to drum roll it again?
A third time?
Yeah, a third time. Vikings, Houston. Is that how I'm reading that?
Viking ho you.
Viking shoe.
Viking show.
Chow.
Viking chow.
I will Viking. Get you those emails.
Viking show you. Viking show you. 3, 4. That is
So I do have a small problem here, Bob.
What?
Didn't we start Underdog on the 16th? I'm pretty sure the Underdog campaign started on June 16th, which means we need to run this thing 4 times.
Sure. Well, now we're up to 5 because we gotta get 1 for the chat, right? Okay,
there we go. All right. I'm going to run this again, but I do need a drum roll because I'm not even sure how to click the button without the drum roll. So I don't know when to. Oh, Boston Shags 2021. Good old Boston Shags 2021.
Yeah, I read that. Boston's Hags 2021.
Boston's Hags?
Yeah.
Boston's Hags 2021.
Yeah. Definitely don't know that name.
Boston Shags 2021? Also, brain burst with another fact. Invented drum rolls. which is which is really cool.
Boston Jags.
Yeah, I've got these all down. I'll get you the emails for putting them in later.
All right.
Oh, now I have to figure out how I'm going to do it for the chat. I wonder if I should just do this randomizer or do a wheel. You know what? I'm right here and I'm typing anyway. Let's just do it this way. And let's do a randomizer. So if you want want to be in the drawing for a buy one get one from the Fantasy Cares merch store, you should write in the chat soccer. Write soccer. We started the show with soccer. Just write soccer in the chat, and I'll put you in this drawing. I'll try to do it. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to do one. Oh my lord, geez, it's too many people.
Yeah, you're asking for trouble there.
I know. I one of these days we're gonna be like, all right, we will take like the first 10 people or whatever. But I did not say that, so guess what? I'm throwing you all in until you stop talking. So FF Chalup, Reebok J, Corey H, and D, the Retro C. All right, gotta move down again. Your boy A, Jason W, Steve F, Brian A. People love listening to me just read the Knights WSN. Oh my gosh, I wanted Nico so bad, and I knew I wasn't going to get him, but it's still annoying that my son did that. My son took him right before I could get him.
Did you expect anything else?
I didn't. I knew he was going to. I'm just there's a difference between I guess there's a small difference between knowing it's going to happen and when it actually does happen. You know, like I think there's like this 2% part of you that hopes that some other player is going to slide, that he'll be like, I'm going to take this guy instead. And it's like a 2% thing, but Trout.
It's not 50-50? It's 50-50.
Yeah, right. Jets fan.
He'll either take him or he doesn't.
Chris Joel Smith. Chris, I might try that whiskey tonight actually with my wife when we're hanging out. He brought a whiskey for me at Chicago Live. Anything you want to tell me about that whiskey? It smells like a bourbon. Is it a bourbon? It smells sweeter. It might be Scotch, but it smells sweet. Ryan V. Jason S. Ross T. That doesn't mean it can't be a Scotch. Like the Balvenie 14 is very sweet. Like there's a lot of sweet Scotches. I'm just purely curious. Oh, I already got you. I'm not seeing any other people putting sucker in there. No. My son didn't tell me. He went up to the computer and he just stared me down and just pressed the button. He stared me down.
No looked it.
It's on Fantasy Life. FantasyLife.com/Scott-Fish or Scott-Fish-Bowl-Tool. You can just Google Scott Fish Bowl Tool Fantasy Life. You can probably find it on the Fantasy Life newly designed site. I believe if you click Fantasy Tools area, it is the last one listed. Basically, Fantasy Life. Let's go into first. Not a bourbon nor a Scotch. Interesting. Is it Japanese? I mean, they still call those Scotches, though. So I do like a good Suki or Hibeki. But yeah, the Hibeki, ooh, the Japanese Hibeki is delicious. But that's a Scotch. So now I'm really interested. Is it not a whiskey? What is it? Okay. Interesting. It smells like a sweeter bourbon is what it smells like. So now I'm really interested. I got 26 people. I haven't seen it all. There's Mel. Sniper Mel. I don't see anyone else. Yeah, I figured that out because those are scotches still. So what grain is used? I'm curious. If it's I mean, it sounds like it's not a barley. Sounds like it's not a. Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, I do drink a fair amount of rye bourbons and scotches, but it's a rye whiskey. Okay. Interesting. I'm interested. I'm excited, Chris. There's sometimes like rye is hit and miss for me, so I'm interested. I don't have any. That's not true. I don't think I've ever had a rye scotch. Rye bourbon, sure, but I don't think I've had a rye scotch. Maybe I have. Okay, I got 27 people. It appears to have been done. So I'm going to put the randomizer back up. And see, you can see. Why is it doing that? Did I write buffoon in there? Yeah, buffoon's in there. There must have been a buffoon there. See, Reebok J, Knights, Charlene, Knights, goes. Okay, ready to go. I properly randomized. I don't know. It's completely random no matter what. Right? Yeah, there's good at the end of this.
You missed it. You missed the opportunity.
I did miss it. But was there a Jonathan M that I may have misspelled? Is there a Jonathan M in the chat? I wrote it down. So I have no Jonathan Moore. It looks like Jonathan Moore. Oh, here's the weird thing. Jonathan Moore didn't even write soccer. He wrote this. Did he write soccer? Or did I just I might have to re-roll this because I don't see him as having he wrote soccer. There it is. I was gonna say that's not right. I can't let that happen. But he did write it. Is he still in the chat? Yep, I did misspell it. I thought I misspelled it. I don't remember. It just doesn't look right with that O there.
Thon, because you're on the pot-a-thon. Jonathan
on the pot-a-thon. Okay, so Jonathan Moore, can you email us at team@fantasycares.org and let us know? That way we know for sure which Jonathan Moore you are. I'm going to guess you're probably signed up for SFB, but I think the odds of multiple Jonathan Moores are pretty good. Chat, you want to do our favorite game of guess how many John Moores are signed up for SFB? Let me see.
Ooh, I'm going to go with how many John Moores?
Oh, it is way less than I thought it would be.
I'm going to go 6. I think 6 is the over-under.
So am I counting JOHNs and JONs and Jonathans?
Okay, so we're at
I feel like I have to.
Yeah. Okay, so now 9.
It's still going to be less.
It's going to be less than 9, less than 6. So it's 3.
I got it at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said the over-under should be 6, but
Yeah. Interesting. I would have guessed. I honestly would have guessed more. I'm a tad bit surprised by that. When I searched up the different spellings.
how do you spell that more? M-O-O-R-E or
Oh, I did
M-O-R-E?
do M-O-R-E. You're right. It could be more. I don't know. This one shot high. But you never know. Like, we've looked up names that they had no business having like 19 people, and it did. You know. But I suppose we're talking first and last name. Normally, when we do
that cuts
this,
it way down. You do it.
yeah. Yeah, normally when we do this, we're like, how many Corys with an E? Like right here, do you think there are signed up for SFB 15 or signed up? I'm actually curious now at that number. And I'm so mad at myself for even doing that. Would you like to take a guess at how many Corys whose first name starts with, who has an E in their first name?
Oh.
I am literally pulling out an Excel sheet to try to count this.
Oh, wow.
All right, Corey. How many Corys with an E are signed up for SMB?
107.
I'm actually curious if anyone's going to get it. I'm not joking. I took the table and I put it in Excel so I could check what row it ends on. That's how many there were.
Wow.
Jake Butt he was supposed to play last year, then like contacting him like a day or two before, he couldn't. Jake Butt, former NFL tight end, and
his jersey's around here somewhere too.
This year I don't think we even asked him. I don't. Maybe we did. I don't know. So a lot of people are guessing, and I'm going to stop the guesses here with Chris Joel Smith, who was one off of the number 87. 87 Corys with an E. I don't think we're going to get much closer than this guess, so I'll stop it there.
Nice.
That's I typed that in and I'm like, dang, did not expect that. Definitely didn't expect that. I don't think we have anything else, and I know you have to go. Like, you have a hard out in 9 minutes, so
yep.
I think
I've got to host a diabetes thing.
Yep, Jonathan Moore. Email team@fantasycares.org. So we have your information. The 4 winners, I don't think anywhere in the chat, but I will get Bob those email addresses and we will get you hooked up. And I think we'll try to be here every Friday for this to give away something for joining the Underdog. But seriously, tell everyone you know to go join this. We really, really, really want to fill this thing. And we hope we've got some good prizes, and we'll find some stuff laying around that will make for some more fun giveaways in coming weeks. But please tell people you know to join the Underdog campaign. We got a lot more fun stuff coming too. So fun campaigns, contests. What am I doing? Okay, there we are. We're back. So Ryan, see you tomorrow. Yep, absolutely. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to sign up for SFB 16, Peter Harriet says, which I concur with. I might put a button that says, just keep me signed in every year. Just auto sign me in every year. What do you think, Bob?
No.
Okay. All right. So that's that.
No, absolutely not. We need to know that they are still playing.
All right. Sounds good. Everybody, you have a great rest of your Friday. I'll see some of you in Minnesota tomorrow. I'll see the rest of you next time we go live. I got a great story for next Wednesday night. So tune in for that.
All right. I will.
Yeah. Let's hit the button.
I can't find the screen. It's going to take a second.
I'll wave awkwardly like this.